Well, it's time for a very favorite part of the show, Disgrace of the Week. As always, Ms. Calhoun, please start us off.
The election, some of the cynical ballot measures like 302, you cannot ignore just what developers wanted to do with 302. 301 was a really interesting gambit with the lifting the conservancy and saying it should go to a vote of the people. It was surprising that I thought that people went for that, but the fact that 302 was so repudiated was really a good sign that you cannot necessarily buy an election.
Eric.
Somebody with some Colorado ties, John Eastman, who's a conservative legal scholar, and I'll put quote marks around the scholar word, and was a visiting professor a year ago at the University of Colorado, who was the author of many of the memos with this novel legal theory of how Trump really won the election and how Michael Pence could have upturned it on January 6th. And he was John Eastman became the legal foundation for a lot of what has unfolded and the nonsense and the big lie that has unfolded over the last year.
Bree, your Disgrace of the Week.
Mine's more of a bummer of the week. The Denver Diner has been boarded up for many months, and we found out this week that it's turning into a Chase Bank. So I don't know who's walked into a bank lately. I have not in many months, if not a year. It just blows my mind, but it just really bummed me out.
Shannon.
My Disgrace of the Week are now permanent sweep zones that are happening in downtown Denver, where the city of Denver can regularly displace people and cause trauma to them.
Time to say something nice about somebody. Patty?
The county clerks who have put up with so much over the last year and just ran a really good election here, and also, of course, the veterans as we celebrate Veterans Day.
Hear, hear. Eric?
Hear, hear to both the Patties. Giving credit where credit is due. We're often critical around this table. I'm going to say something nice about Ken Buck, congressman from the 4th CD, your new congressman, Dominic, and Highlands Ranch after redistricting. He has departed from a lot of Republican orthodoxy, and credit to him, both around regulation and use of antitrust around big tech. He's at least open to those issues and has become a national leader on some of those issues, unlike many Republicans, and unlike his two Republican colleagues in Colorado, didn't buy into the big lie, voted to certify the election results, thinks Joe Biden is a legitimate president. What a novel thought.
Bree.
I just want to give a shout out to the No on 2E folks. They met the city's hot air with facts, and they gave those to the voters to decide, and they really did that groundwork to make something happen in a true grassroots way. I think grassroots is a word that gets used a lot to describe things that are not grassroots. The No on 2E campaign was truly grassroots, and they did something really impactful for Denver.
Shannon.
I'd like to shout out all the folks that ran and lost. Thank you for showing us what might be possible and helping us dream about how we can transform the world.
And I will add a quick say something nice to our friend Ed Seelever. He was feted this week with his recent honor as Journalist of the Year from the Society of Professional Journalists. Ed, well deserved, and hope that everything went well. And echoing Patty said, to all of our veterans out there commemorating Veterans Day this week, thank you for your service. Special veteran in my life, my dad. Thanks for what you've done and the model you've shown moving forward. For everybody here at Colorado Inside Out and PBS 12, I'm Dominic Dezzutti. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.